Alrighty then. I've mentioned probably a couple of thousand times about this particular individual, this woman, who's basically a stalker, who's fucking with the player Lord back in 2016 when I first started on YouTube. I set her ass up in the Player Lord Show, episode 3. What I did was, every time I talked about the Holy Spirits, I referred to the Holy Spirit as she, female. And of course, this dummy fell for it. She started talking shit. But I've been thinking about this for a number of weeks because I've never, even though I explained this shit to that dummy, I never talked about this, explained this shit in any of my videos. Why I refer to the Holy Spirit as female. Because obviously, everybody knows that in the Bible, the Holy Spirit is referred to as he, male. Now, before I heard anybody talk about this, I knew that the Holy Spirit was female because I am who I am. There are certain things that you just know. So, a few days ago, I was listening to this video by a particular brother who I just happened to run into while I was channel surfing on YouTube. Listen to this shit.
A real baptism comes from within the heart. The Holy Spirit cannot be bound in a book. Altar unto the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt. So, and the reason I think the Holy Spirit cannot be bound in a book is because if the Holy Spirit was bound in a book, you can be certain, you could be certain of it, that it's going to be distorted, because that's how they work. They will distort it. And basically it was already distorted. It was distorted because what a lot of people teach is that the Holy Spirit is masculine, while the Holy Spirit is feminine. While the Holy Spirit is feminine. And people can because I understand the confusion. I do understand the confusion, because matter is feminine, matter is mother, and then spirit is masculine. That's true. That's just true. But the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit is feminine, and that's just the way it is. And people need to know that, because the Holy Spirit comes from spirit, the great spirit, the masculine great spirit.
Yep. Before I heard any of my brothers talk about the Holy Spirit was referred to as she in the Ethiopian Bible, which many people believe is the oldest Bible. Before I heard anybody talk about this, like I said, I knew the Holy Spirit was female. Why do y'all think they celebrating that Black Panther movie like it's the greatest fucking movie ever made in the history of life? Black Panther, yay, 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 Oscar, Oscar. Nigga, please. That was a ritual. That's why they celebrating that Black Panther movie like that. Talking about this in the Black Panther video I made. A lot of black people knew that Black Panther in that movie was a fucking sellout. That was part of the ritual. But it goes beyond that shit. The truth about Jesus Christ, aka Yeshua Pandera, the real Black Panther, they knew that truth was going to come out. They knew I was coming. So they had to make this fucking movie to suppress the truth, to suppress the energy of Jesus Christ, aka Yeshua Pandera, the real Black Panther. That's why they celebrating this fucking movie like it's the greatest shit that's ever been made, because it was a fucking ritual. But, like I said, these rituals that they're doing, it's more about keeping their people in control and getting them into this situation where they will wake up to who they are so they can all come together and have this hive mind. Because this is all part of God's plan. This is a fucking movie that we are living in. Prophecy has to be fulfilled down to the tiniest detail. These motherfuckers are not in control in any way, shape, or form. The ritual that they pulled off with this Black Panther movie, it worked. But it only worked for their people. It didn't stop me. And it ain't going to stop God's people. It ain't going to stop the 144. It's not going to stop us from destroying this wicked-ass world. So what the fuck is this about? This Black Panther movie. This celebratory shit that's been going on. Please. Ain't know that movie ain't shit. People just going nuts over this shit. I mean, come on. It was a fucking ritual. That's all it was. That's why they celebrating that motherfucker like that. Yeah. Motherfucker.
Jesus the Panther. Or he was called Yeshua from the tribe of the Panther. Revelation chapter 2 and Revelation chapter 3 tells you that there is a fake synagogue of Satan. They call themselves God to people, but they're a synagogue of Satan. And there's going to be a lot of so-called Christians that are going to be put to death because they've fallen for this deception where they're rejecting their Messiah once again.
Niggas are waiting for the alien invasion, but I'm already here.
Playa Lord is here.
I am the gold standard, legendary lord and master. I play a lord, you know that I'm 144. I pray that you hear me. I am dangerous, don't come near me. I am more than a blessing. I am a killer, bitch better respect me. I cannot die. Without the weed, I'm still the most high. Please take heed when I'm preaching. Don't be left behind, bitch, I'm leaving. The kingdom of heaven is within me. I'm out of here, bitch, will you miss me? Will you even remember me? That non-gangster that's still a G. The G stands for God, aka I am Christ, I'm Lord. Leader of the people, old school nigga, check my stilo. The biblical rap star, the original Black Panther. Do not reject me, I will save your soul if you let me. So if you want that real shit, with no games played, strictly business, then you must listen to the original Christian.
Playa Lord is here.
Now that my job is done, and the biblical end times has come, now it's time that I rise. I am Christ, I be so fly. What about you? Are you saved? Do you pray to the Lord every day? Or do you pray to the cracker? Will you bow down to me or bow down to massa? Don't be weak, motherfuckers. Like some of my black women, I used to love them, but now I moved on. Silky Slim is dead, long live Playa Lord. I'm heaven bound, bitch. The Fresh Prince, but I'm not Will Smith. The Archangel Savior. You don't want my love, see you later. Get ghost, motherfucker. Get toasted, get roasted, motherfucker. You cannot play me. You cannot deceive me, baby. Do you really want my help? Do you really want to avoid hell? Then take heed to what I'm saying. Yes, I'm the player, but bitch, I'm not playing. I am the king, motherfucker, I'm crowned. You will not stand before me, you will bow. Yes, I am God, motherfucker, bow down.
Playa Lord is here.
You niggas still here. The video is over. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, goddamn. Get a life. Playa, Lord.